Now, my final thing, which is just very pertinent in the world of talent acquisition, is flexibility. We have a whole range of clients, some of whom wouldn't even want to mention the word flexibility. Instant demand that everybody is back in harness at their desk. Others who talk a very good game, but it very quickly evaporates when somebody actually
of course,
decides to be flexible. I know the answer to this from lots of conversations, but you guys really embrace flexibility, don't you?
I don't understand how organizations can try and do anything but these days. Like there's no going back to the way that things used to be, right? There's an irrevocable change in our culture.
Yeah.
And we simply know that people don't need to be in the office to execute, right? And again, it probably goes all the way back to team members really understanding and caring about the outcomes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even need someone to work a 40-hour week, let alone where they work it. As long as they are doing what absolutely they can within that time to deliver the outcomes that we're aiming for. So do they online at 9 a.m.? Do they live in Sydney? Do they, who cares, right? My team members are here because we trust them because they're the best at what they do.
Yeah.
So let's just enable them to do that. We're going to have a stand-up once a day, but you know what? Zoom's fine, right? It's a check-in. We don't need to be there.
I mean, you might be slightly surprised I'm asking because you may feel, well, isn't that the norm now? No, it's not. I mean, we directly have organizations who will talk a similar game, and the moment somebody says, well, look, I'm actually moving. I'm moving to Byron is the classic.
Yeah.
There isn't much interest on a personal level of, hey, that's going to be awesome. It's sorry, you're moving to Byron. But I thought we were doing the flexibility well.
No, we've got that. Look, it does. I am in the luxury or circumstance, I guess, that does blow my mind. Right, we've got team members all across Australia, across Southeast Asia, Europe. It is irrelevant if you can do your job and you can execute against what is important. Right. Then we've got the world is a new place. We've got technology. You can dial in. You can, and I do think that there is still something. I will say that I do still think that there is something to be said about face-to-face personal relationship building. I think it is very hard to replace that still with the technology that we have. But that can be done in so many different ways, including once a year bring everyone to one central place. That doesn't have to be here either, by the way. That can be somewhere else. But you can build that in different ways. It does not mean 9 to 5 coming into the city and commuting back and forth. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.